Coming to you from an undisclosed location somewhere on the Florida Panhandle, I am your intrepid host, L.A. Marzulli. Welcome. We're going to talk about Halloween here because I hate this day with a vengeance. We are so stupid in this country sometimes. You know, skeletons on the front lawn, pumpkins, and celebrating death. Are you out of your flippin' mind? We'll get into that and so much more. But first, a word from our trusted sponsor. It turns out the key to losing weight and keeping it off is not in carbs or fat or even probiotic-rich foods. Nope. The end game of having a healthy weight, as well as more energy and a long, healthy life, comes down to a specific switch you can flip in your body to flush out unnecessary calories. Dr. Stephen Gundry is calling this the caloric bypass. And by activating the specific process in your body, he has seen thousands, that's right folks, thousands of people dramatically improve their health, even at age 50 and beyond. This includes losing weight, getting tons more energy, and returning to a good life they had in their youth once they simply address this one key to better health. Not only that, this is actually associated with improved digestion, strong feeling joints and muscles, smoother skin, and healthier lives, meaning it could be the key to a happy life. Dr. Stephen Gundry has lost 70 pounds, folks, 70 pounds himself, using his research, and has kept the weight off for over 20 years and counting. His digestive issues are gone, his health is fantastic, and he feels younger and healthier today than he did in his 40s. His video has been watched, get this number, by over 20 million people to date, and you can watch and learn more about it. Folks, please go to thehealthyfat.com/LA, thehealthyfat.com/LA. Check it out. Go to the link below. I'm going to get on this stuff and try it, and I will let you know more about it. Sometimes these things sound too good to be true, but you know what? He's done the research. Lots of people and the testimonies are there. So go check it out, thehealthyfat.com/LA. I'm getting on this stuff. I've got a couple of bottles of it, and I will be reporting back to you because it's always, I'll be honest with you, I've got another 10 pounds to lose, and I'm back at my high school weight, and I have plateaued, and I can't get to it. So I'm going to give it a try. Please go to thehealthyfat.com/LA. So we celebrate Halloween, Samhain. It came over from Ireland, but its pagan roots go way, way back. What we should be celebrating is a harvest. We should be celebrating the bounty of the Lord. And somehow everything gets completely flipped over, and now we've got ghouls and skeletons and Count Dracula and Frankenstein and 9-foot Nephilim skeletons running around your yard, and people really get into this thing. You know what? What we are doing is opening up the doors to the demonic. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's got a display on their front yard is inviting demons in. I'm not saying that. But you know what? Some people are. And I'll give you a story, and I told this before on the show, that a couple of years ago, I was in, I think it was Lowe's, and I walked through the front door, and I'm not really looking, I'm looking at my list, what I got to get, and I have a shopping cart, and I'm starting to walk. All of a sudden, I get hit. I go, wait a minute, what is going on? I look up to my right, and there's this huge display of Halloween paraphernalia. There are giants, there are bats, there's Count Dracula, there's the Wolfman. I mean, all this nonsense is there. And we have to ask ourselves, what are we really celebrating here? Why is this really happening? And I get it. Some people go, oh, well, it's just this, blah, 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 blah. It's not that at all. When we do this, we are celebrating death. We are celebrating the kingdom of darkness. We are celebrating the fallen one. That's what we're doing. And I'll tell you a story years ago. Russ Dizdar and Shelley Dizdar were at this church. I won't tell you the name of the church. And when Russ tells the story, he just completely loses it. You had to know Shelley. Shelley was a firebomb, and she was a firecracker. She loved the Lord, and she would take no nonsense at all, at any time. And so Shelley is in church next to Russ, and this pastor stands up and says one of the most absurd things I've ever heard. We as Christians, we should have the best candy and the best decorations and the best costumes. And she stands up, and she goes, excuse me, and she corrects the pastor. Thank God she did that. Of course, they were asked to leave the church. We can't have that here. And I get that. The pastor is spreading lies. He has no idea what he's talking about, with all due respect. And there are so many pastors who have no idea of the supernatural world that we live in. Look, when you invite these things, and some of these Halloween decorations on people's lawn where they've got the Wolfman, this shape-shifting deal. And they're real, folks. They are real. I'm not making this up. Just go down to the Southwest and talk to some of the people that I've talked to. They are real. Shapeshifters are real. The dark side is real. Blood sacrifice is real. What are we celebrating here? Pastors should stand up and tell the origin of this ridiculous holiday and how not to participate in it. So, the kids go, well, what about my kid? All the other kids are... Really? Seriously? That's your argument? All the other kids? Excuse me, go on a hayride. Talk about the bounty of the Lord. Talk about the goodness of the Lord. Talk about the harvest. Talk about, look, we planted the corn and now it's 8 feet tall and we're gonna harvest it. Talk about that. Don't celebrate the days of darkness. By the way, folks, thanks for watching. I will be November 8th and 9th. I'll be in Colorado. Links are right below. December 5th, I'll be at Prophecy Watchers Conference on the Chateau on the Lake. You're gonna love that. It's almost sold out, but there are tickets available at both places. Please check it out. The 10-box DVD set. It's available. We're shipping those things out. Here's a great Christmas present. Get the 10-box DVD set. UFOs are real, burgeoning, and not going away. And we're gonna do a special. It's not up yet, but if you buy the 10-box set, you'll get Rungs of Disclosure. That's the bonus. You'll get it for free. I just found out from Charisma Media that they are completely sold out of Rungs of Disclosure book, which is good for us, not good for you. You have to go to lamarzulli.com to get your books. And who knows, we've got about 1,000 left. So, look, I realize this sounds like hype, but I'm just telling you the truth. They're completely sold out. So we've got books. If you want them, go to lamarzulli.com. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Tell your kids, teach them the origins of Halloween. Teach them that so they understand it's a day of darkness. It's not a day of light. It's celebrating ghouls and demons and the underbelly of the dragon. Who wants that? I hate that day. I can't stand it. Thanks so much for watching, folks. We'll be back again, maybe from this location, because it's just absolutely beautiful. I am your intrepid host, L.A. Marzulli. Thanks for watching.